What's up, everybody? Hopefully you are doing well. So instead of doing like a normal movie review or TV show review or whatever it is, I figured I would make a sequel to a video that I made last year before the reviews and reactions channel and before Forever and Likely kind of took over the YouTube page. And when it was just my YouTube page and I got a chance to sit down and talk to you about how growing up is hard and scary, and I figured it would be a good time to make a sequel to that pretty much a year after the fact, maybe a year and a half. Things in my life have changed, and I'm sure things in your life have changed too if you're watching this video. And the thing is that, by the way, back then, I believe in that video I said that I don't have it all figured out yet. A year and a half later, I still don't have it all figured out yet at the ripe age of 23, and maybe that's okay. I believe when I was last making that video, it was December of 2023, somewhere around there. I didn't have a job. I just left my job. I just graduated school, and I was looking for full-time not full-time unemployment. Good Lord, full-time employment. And it was very hard to find something like that. Now, I did end up finding a job that I was at for the last year, and I just accepted a new offer for another role, but I think that the reality is I still haven't really figured it out yet because my dreams and passions aren't exactly what I do for work. Sure, there's whatever I do for my full-time job, it has elements of that, but my full-time passion and what I want to do for the rest of my life, it's forever unlikely. It's talking to you, it's creating videos for you, creating entertainment content, and to be honest, to be frank, while we are at about 1,200 more subscribers than we were back then whenever I originally made that video, and about, I don't know how many views we have now, maybe 500,000 or somewhere in that neighborhood. We've took an incredible step forward. We've done incredible leaps and bounds, but it's no secret that I'm not exactly where I want to be. I'm not exactly where I want the channel to be. I'm not no, everybody who works on this channel, from Jacob, Nick, John, Fregosa, who works on it, we're not where we want the channel to be, which means we're not where I want my passions and my goals and what I want to do for the rest of my life will be. And I constantly have this feeling of running out of time and feeling like I'm not getting there. I haven't achieved these goals, and I'm not achieving these goals, and I'm running out of time. And the thing is the more I sat and thought about it, and the more I kind of had these feelings of not achieving what I really want to achieve, the more I realized that that's not an uncommon feeling for anybody my age. And even though what I want to do with my life and what I want my dream to be is to have Forever and Likely be a brand to entertain all of you and maybe give you something to smile about and give you something to do. And I have no interest in, doing anything other than that. My work and my passions and goals or my work, my full-time job is something to fill that void and fill my time and to build up my resume on the side. But even if your dreams and goals and passions aren't exactly like mine, when it is coming to this YouTube channel to turn it into something more, to turn it into a bigger brand, to entertain all of you, everybody's got goals and everybody has dreams and passions, and everybody my age and even below still hasn't gotten there. And I know that even whenever I was 22 years old and I just graduated college, I felt like I wasn't there. And whenever I was 21, I didn't feel like I was there. Whenever I was 20, I didn't feel like I was there. And whenever I was 18 and a teenager, I didn't feel like I was there, and I was feeling like I was running out of time. And 5 years from now, if you're watching this video and you're 18 years old and you still feel like you're not there and you're running out of time, well, you haven't. And you're going to make great leaps and bounds and great things that you're going to do over the course of the next 5 years if you keep pushing and striving towards that goal. And even though I don't feel like I've gotten there, Forever Unlikely has actually turned into something now. When back then it wasn't. It was a sketch on a notebook, or a sketch in a notebook. It was an idea. It was something I didn't, it was something I wanted to make, but something that I haven't yet, and always planned to back then. And even though I had great dreams and goals and passions for what Forever Unlikely was supposed to look like at this age, that's not the path that we're on now. And Forever Unlikely, I still think, has the ability to turn into the same goal, the same things, the same dreams, and the same lengths and bounds that I had expected back then, because you're not really out of time. That's just the truth. And no matter how old you are, even if you're 24, if you're older than me and you still don't have it figured out, you're not really running out of time. There's more time that you can do things with. It's you just have to keep pushing and striving to reach those goals. And really, like the YouTube channel Forever Unlikely, a lot of it is about pop culture and it's about media and it's about entertainment. But at its core, Forever Unlikely is always about inspiring people to take that next step, to take that leap of faith, no matter how unlikely it seems that you may achieve it one day. And even though I'm kind of stepping away from the normal posting schedule of talking about media and talking about video games and comics and TV shows and sports and pop culture and whatever it is, this concept, this video idea, this check-in, it's still exactly what Forever Unlikely is about. And maybe we do this once a year where I get to have a second where we get to do one video a year and I get to sit down, or in this case, stand and just have a moment to talk to you about how things are going and maybe ask you how things are going in your life. Maybe you don't feel like you've achieved everything, or maybe you feel like you have and you found happiness and you're finally happy. But even if you're not, it's okay to keep going. Don't quit on it. Don't give up on it because you have a lot more time than you think. If you're 35, you have a lot more time than you think. If you're 40, if you're 50, you got a lot more time than you think. Don't ever give up on it. And if you haven't taken that leap of faith, it isn't too late to do it now. And yes, Forever Unlikely isn't where I want it to be, but I just said it's significantly farther than where it was. And I'm incredibly happy and grateful for that. And I'm incredibly happy for all of you and grateful for all of you, where now we actually have reoccurring viewers who know us by name, who know our channel, who come in and view it and watch it. And I'm incredibly grateful for that because back then we didn't have that. That wasn't the case. There's like a tornado going on right now and my dog's doggy door just blew open and that kind of freaked me the fuck out. So yeah, growing up, I'm a little bit more grown up. It's still incredibly scary, but that's okay. It's going to be scary. And it's almost like an adventure. You take everything as a new adventure. And even though I'm doing these stepping stones and exactly where I want to be all the way out there, I'm not even sure if I get to where I want to be, if that's going to be enough. And part of me says that's the excitement, right? You always find a new adventure. You always find something excited about. You always find something to strive for. Set yourself a goal. Set yourself something to chase. And even if it seems, this is going to sound corny as shit, forever unlikely to achieve, why not go for it? And why not continue to go for it? Things are going to get in the way. You're going to hit bumps in the road, and it's going to be hard. That's okay. That's the point of it. It's going to make that moment wherever you finally figure out, maybe I did actually achieve it, so much more satisfying. So dare to be brave, dare to take that leap of faith, dare to be young even when you're not as young as you used to be, dare to find adventure and freedom. And that's been our yearly check-in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, adios, and goodbye.